10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This program is sponsored by Lady Aglaya. To eat somebody's finger? It's like a tribute to them, maybe? Oh. Dang, ooh, that looks, the other girl looks pretty cool. A Sangon. Okay. This is gonna be a, yeah, I don't know what to think about this one. That was the first trailer in a long time where there's just like, oh, was it supposed to be? Well, no, if it was supposed to be voice, it would have been in Japanese, yeah. I don't know. That was weird. That was like the first trailer in a long time, or maybe the first trailer where there was no dialogue of like, we gotta do this and we gotta do that. It's just kind of like a tribute. It was like a trailer for, it was almost like a trailer to recap something, basically, is what it felt like. And maybe, I mean, that's what it is, really. It's before their deaths. So maybe it's just like a look back on.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon,
And good night.
This is the Honkai Star Rail version 3.5 special program. I'm your host, Albert. Our three guests today are all renowned figures. So, let's give them a warm welcome.
Who had the red eyes?
No need for formalities, dear subjects. The masses have given me many titles, but here, feel free to call me by my name, Cerydra.
I'm Herda.
Cerydra.
No need for further introductions.
Greetings, dear viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you all
You
again.
just
Once again,
pop out
a
some
warm
wine.
welcome to you all. Ooh, oh, Albert is so honored. Not only do we have the peerless gem, unrivaled genius, and inimitable beauty on our show, we've also got a genius symbolizing mechanical aesthetics, humanistic charm, and elegant precision. And even Her Imperial Majesty has graced us with her presence.
If you keep going on like this, Dux Blabator, the audience is going to walk out.
Dux Blabbiter.
She's right.
Your Imperial Majesty, if I may be so bold, letting the
Get
audience
on with
know
it,
about
Albert.
Our important guests is crucial. This is not idle chatter.
Owlbert, just get to the point, okay?
Since this is what our guests
They know.
unanimously requested, as we enter version 3.5, the second half of the Amphorian story will officially begin. We'll meet brand new companions and witness familiar friends in a completely new light.
Indeed. Besides the already known Chrysos heirs, we also caught glimpses of Lady Cerydra and Lady hysilens in that trailer. Miss
And
March 7th
someone
and
else.
Mr. Dan Hung have also undergone quite significant changes.
And that one with pink hair, she looks a lot like that girl named Cyrene? Was that her new form?
I'll keep that under wraps for now. But what I can tell you is that this renewed journey is about to ascend to a higher dimension. At the place where three paths intertwine, a battle of paths that will determine the safety of the cosmos has begun. In version 3.4 story, the Trailblazer made a promise with Finan and took up the mantle of deliverer.
Sure did.
Meanwhile, Finan went to confront Nanook with the most blazing fury.
We now know that Amphorius was a testing ground for the Lord
That was a
Ravager
cool
Iron
little
Tomb to
section.
self-extrapolate and grow, while Finan and Cyrene accumulated power through 30 million eternal recurrences to delay the moment of Iron Tomb's true completion.
Even though human strength remains insignificant before the eons, human will shall never be mere pawns for the gods to manipulate at their whim. The fury of 400 million core flames brought forth a destruction as brilliant as a solar flare. Finan's efforts have once again interrupted the progress of Iron Tomb, and at the beginning of version 3.5, we'll discover that even the spread of the Black Tide has been halted.
Oh, so that too was the work of the Deliverer. Finan. I'll remember that name.
But back to the matter at hand. The weight of the world rests on that little one's shoulders,
Weight
and
of the
saving
world.
Amphorius remains an unavoidable conundrum.
Before saving the world, there's one more preparation we need to make. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol, restricting even its administrator. According to my and Madame Herta's speculation, this ultimate protocol goes by another name in Amphorius. The Law Titan, Talantan.
Exactly! So if we can master the authority of law
More
before
Titans.
the Era Nova is complete, we can find a new breakthrough and turn the tables in our favor.
According to Amphorian history, the core flame of law was returned a millennium ago. The Trailblazer's mission is therefore clear. Anchor to a time before the core flame's return, travel back to the past, and claim the core flame.
In version 3.5's Trailblaze mission, the Trailblazer will
okay.
journey alongside Cyrene to Akama from 1,000 years
Was
ago.
Avengers
A
Endgame.
new cycle of the eternal recurrence. That was also the era when Aglaya's predecessors still held power. The bearer of the Law Core Flame and Empress of Akama, the
Lost.
Imperator Cerydra.
Going back in
You are
time
all
in
targeting
a certain
me?
pocket.
What makes you so sure
To try
I
and
can
fix things.
cooperate with the Trailblazer without any reservations?
I wouldn't say they're targeting you. Someone as brilliant and mighty as yourself surely understands that the Trailblazer is working towards a brighter future for Amphorius. In version
Trying to get them
3.5,
out before
the
they
Trailblazer will
die.
not only meet the Knight Commander hysilens and Imperator Cerydra while revisiting the past, but they'll also encounter Tribi and Aglaya from a millennium ago. We hope you're looking forward to this first meeting and reunion.
Ah,
Let me have
believe the
Penacony
Trailblazer
with the
will
time
win everyone's
approach.
trust with their
And now we have
sincerity,
Amphorius
as
with the
always.
time approach.
Moreover, in version 3.5, we'll get to see another side of Sixtia as the city of infinite revelry.
Hey, look,
Legend
it's
has it
Britain.
that in the coastal city-state, encircled by rainbows and ocean currents, the festivities never cease. People indulge in endlessly refilled honey brews while music flows without pause through every hour of the day.
But those residents in the city don't look too friendly, do they?
No.
Better watch out.
Don't be so quick to celebrate. And don't think you can just brush this off. This involves the core flame of law. Do you really think it'll be that easy?
Indeed.
Law.
Since it concerns the ultimate protocol, that old Intellitron will definitely pay extra attention. He's very likely to step in and personally intervene.
That is no longer just a possibility. The Theoros Ligus has recently arrived at the Holy City and already sought an audience with me. As for what he
Ligus.
said, it was interesting, to say the least.
Going from an observer to an interventionist is quite the unusual shift. While it shows his plans have been seriously impacted and need urgent revision, it also means the Trailblazer will face even tougher challenges ahead.
Something's off. If he's just a regular administrator, this level of dedication is way over the top.
Wait.
Who could this old Intellitron really be?
Maybe Lygus'
find
true
out.
identity and motives will surface
In
as we continue to
3.5.
clash with him. Besides, even when facing higher dimensional opponents, we have reliable allies who can lend us a hand. In version 3.5, both the geniuses Herda and Skrulum will become more deeply involved in Amphorius. And with them, our hand in this game grows even stronger. To add another layer of assurance to our journey, Albert here has gathered some intel about Lygus to share with everyone. Let's check it out. During combat, Lygus will switch
Yep,
between
it was
two
Lygus.
different forms. In his first form, he can generate
Who would've
Titankin
thought?
for combat while also applying special effects to our allied characters. Characters affected by this special effect will have their ultimates activated, but using an ultimate during this effect will cost massive HP.
When the total number of allies and enemies that appear on the field reaches a certain amount, Lygus will enter his second form. In this second form, black tide creatures will continuously spawn, and Lygus will modify these monsters' parameters to greatly increase their threat level. During this phase, he will continuously enhance his ultimate as time passes. When using the ultimate, Lygus will deal massive distributed damage to all allies.
Oh? Is there any key information to help solve this puzzle?
Of course! If you can make a certain number of allies and enemies leave the field during his second form, it'll accelerate Lygus' switch back to his first form, reducing the threat of his ultimate.
Leave the field?
Logic. We need to quickly eliminate black tide creatures to reduce
Oh,
the
the
threat
enemies.
and
I'm like,
improve
what?
our
And
chances
my
of victory.
allies.
Though it's still unclear why we must directly confront the Theoros, knowing your enemy
That's
is
another
half
boss.
the battle. Dux Avis
That's just like
Snubius,
take out the
your
ads,
intel
basically.
work is impressive.
Oh, thank you for your praise, Your Imperial Majesty.
Although the whole alt
All right,
hurting
let's take a
yourself,
short break
that's
for
that's
now,
different.
And when we come back, I've got more intel about our two Chrysos Heirs seniors.
Yeah, what was it? It was Nikador. They'll make clones of you. He makes clones of you. There's 4 of them. Take them all out. He doesn't do as much damage now, and then you can hurt him. Flame Reaver. He makes clones of himself. Take out the ads. He gets weaker. You can deal damage to him. Lygus. Take out the ads. You can do more damage to him. And right. I think the one before that, though, the Casters one, might have also been take out the things on the side. That was more so like HP fluctuation. Just basically just the get Casters boss. Who are you? Where did you come from? The sea. Okay, well, to be fair, there's no hydro element in Styro.
Hey! Why
So I
is the
guess
studio leaking?
Dux Plumpus, if this is your idea of entertainment, it's pretty
It's immersion.
underwhelming.
Dramatic, I got this. Hey!
Thank you, Mr. Albert,
Oh,
for
no.
your quick thinking.
Finally back to normal. Hey, director! This studio needs fixing.
Rosy
Day.
Day.
Sorry for the embarrassing display, folks. We're on a tight budget here, so please bear with us.
All right, go
Is it a
find
tight
Dux
budget?
Goldweaver and have her allocate some repair funds.
I don't think so.
Thank you for your gracious gift, Your Imperial Majesty.
Come to think of it, this hysilens looks quite different from regular humans. She's got scales, and her belly seems to be transparent?
That's right.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Hysilens is the most powerful and beautiful sea siren princess born to Fagusa, the ocean titan.
Sea siren.
She grew up in the embrace of the ocean.
I see, but why did this beautiful sea siren come ashore? And how did she end up becoming the Knight Commander of the Holy City?
Although the black tide hasn't spread in this cycle, it still surges in the darkest bowels of the world. In other words, the ocean. Fagusa promised the sea sirens that after repelling the black tide, they would throw them an endless feast on land. But in the end, Fagusa fell into silence, and the sea sirens were decimated in the war, leaving hysilens as the
only
sole
one?
survivor.
Yep.
When I first met her, hysilens was in a complete daze. Her power could scatter
She
armies,
got stunned.
yet she no longer knew whom her blade served.
A tragic past. Sounds like prime protagonist material for a novel.
Thank you,
Then what
Herda.
happened?
Since
Thank
that is
you.
the case, I will point the way. If she yearns for revelry, I will see it done. All I ask is for her unwavering
It's like
loyalty
Herda's watching at
to
home.
stand as my sword and banner, and mine alone.
I see.
Tragic past.
So Lady Cerydra
Soul
became Lady
survivor.
hysilens' life.
Sounds like a
But can
protagonist.
she adapt to life on land as a sea siren?
She did struggle a bit at first, but now
Then
she's
she
got the
made
hang of
water
it.
in her stomach.
She also gained the friendship of my other loyal subjects, such as the previously mentioned Duck's Goldweaver, Aglaya.
But rumor has it that hysilens has never been seen together with little Cypher. I say she deliberately avoids any occasions where Dolus's little kitty is present.
It's only natural for a fish to
Oh.
avoid a cat.
Now that is true.
Now then, let's see how Miss Hysilens performs in combat.
As my sword and banner, she fears no combat. When she uses her basic attack, skill, or ultimate in combat, there's a chance to inflict random types of DOT debuffs on enemies.
It seems Lady hysilens is a perfect match for characters who specialize in DOT effects.
What?
That's right. When using her skill, Hysilens increases damage taken by all enemies and deals damage. When using her ultimate, Hysilens creates a zone on the field and deals damage to all enemies.
Sunlight
Oh,
pours
so she
into
plays the
shimmering
violin
sea,
almost.
where graceful fish dance in the water. Such is the breathtaking beauty befitting of a sea siren princess.
That's my most beautiful sword. But for enemies, such beauty means deadly danger. Enemies in the zone will have
Take more
reduced
DOT.
defense and take additional physical DOT from Hysilens whenever they take DOT damage.
Ooh, nothing beats the thrill of a new turn.
that's
and
basically,
a screen full of numbers flying out
I mean, yeah,
the
like
enemy.
those three characters
Oh,
are.
this-
It's gonna be
this zone is
great for
perfect the
DOT.
buff Kafka.
Black
After all,
Swan.
Kafka's frequency of dealing DOT damage is super frequent now.
Oh.
Kafka, Black
After
Swan, and
using the technique,
Hysilens.
Hysilens summons a special
Hysilens.
dimension that automatically moves forward. Enemies within this dimension will not initiate attacks. When Hysilens actively attacks affected enemies to enter combat, her talent's effect will trigger multiple times, randomly applying DOT debuffs to the enemies.
I just noticed, is Miss Hysilens actually attacking with a violin bow?
Let the enemies slumber within the symphony. For the waves
Something like that.
stirred by the Dux Gladiorum's melody are as graceful as they are deadly.
Thank you for the introduction. And now, let us get to
Now,
know
what
her
about
better.
you?
The great ruler who reigned over an age, Cerydra.
And what do you do? Buff allies, speed, play chess. Become giant.
Cerydra, the great imperator,
Ryan-
supreme commander
Ryan
of the
Nanan
holy city,
Mauschlaw.
initiator of the first
Mauschlaw.
flame chase journey, bear of Lost Core Flame, and the key figure in the
Rihanna-
plan to seize
Ryan
Forest's
Nan Mauschlaw.
administrative privileges.
Though I am absolutely a monarch, I need no songs of praise. Sweet words are but the daggers of cowards. If you're so eager to play the jester, Why not just shut your beak and be the Imperator's pawn
Oh.
instead?
Jesus.
Your way
Wow.
of doing things is quite intimidating. I wonder, what do people usually say about you?
Ambitious and ruthlessly cruel.
The Imperator
Turn man
never
into a
fears controversy,
chess piece.
nor would she act for the sake of praise. I studied chess since childhood. On the board, only one rule matters. Win. I will stop at nothing and pay any price to
All right,
achieve
Starrel.
my
Now we need
goals.
Oh, what
we
exactly
need
do
a
you mean by
section where
any
she gets
price?
beat in chess.
It means I won't hesitate, even if victory costs me my king piece. The only thing I want is that sweet checkmate at the end game.
Checkmate.
I remember that Aglaya was being trained as the
I'm
Imperator's
sure you'll get it
successor.
for at least the next
That
2
kind of
months.
pressure must be immense.
Such pressure is nothing for the Imperator's successor. That girl's tenacity is second to none.
Looks like convincing the Imperator to cooperate will be quite a challenge for the Trailblazer. Could Mr. Albert share some more information to help improve the Trailblazer's chances?
I, Albert, do have some juicy stories about the monarch. For instance, although she was known as the first and last monarch of Akama, she actually came from a city-state that worshipped Lantern.
Born in a foreign land, yet ruling over Akama.
Will we
Let me see
ever
what
get
records we have
Skrull?
here. During the first siege of Akama,
Eventually.
the city was breached and faced a devastating crisis.
It's just not his time,
At
yeah, I
that
guess.
time, it was Cerydra who led her army to ensure Akama's safety, sparing the citizens from the ravages of war. Since then, she's been revered as its sovereign ruler, governing over the holy city.
That's right. Cerydra yearns to build Amphorius into a powerful, unified empire that will last for countless generations. That's why she decided to embark on the flame chase. When dealing with her, the Trailblazer might want to approach the conversation by discussing the future of Amphorius. And how would this monarch handle herself when facing...
So they are gonna help us figure all this
Can
out.
enlighten us, your Imperial Majesty?
I certainly can. As I mentioned before, I've studied chess since childhood, and the extrapolation of chess positions is my way of waging war. My skill can grant special buffs to one designated ally character. When the buffed character uses their basic attack or skill, they'll help me accumulate charge to level up this special buff. After leveling up, the special buff allows the character to duplicate their skill once when using it against enemies.
So the same skill can hit twice.
That's right.
Does it cost a skill point?
Besides normal skills, some special enhanced skills can also be duplicated.
Take a look!
the
But this
feigning
enhanced
special.
skill, which requires accumulating 4 stacks of skirts, can be used twice.
In other words, when paired with Professor Anaxagoras, both his skill and extra skill can trigger again.
Sink into insanity.
Oh my gosh.
Straight to the soul.
When I use my ultimate, I'll build up charge and
Does it
deal
use a skill
damage
point
to
there?
all enemies.
Now that's battlefield control.
I'd imagine
It's
not.
true that everything is like a game of chess. All about planning and strategy.
Hope not.
Also, when I use my technique, the character who triggers combat will receive the special buff at the start of the next battle. Keep this in mind when planning your battle strategy.
Mm-hmm. With such a far-sighted commander leading
simple
our
enough.
battles, who wouldn't want to serve under Her Majesty the Empress?
So nothing else
Naturally.
though. There's no like
Mediocrity has
speed
no
or
place on the throne. The one who shall lead all of Amphorius
advancement
can only be
forward.
and must be me.
However, after experiencing Cerydra's story in version 3.5, you might discover that there's more than meets the eye behind this cold Imperator.
Oh, a lot
Stay
of that.
tuned.
If that's all she does, that could have been a
look at the version
4-star.
3.5 banners. In version 3.5's first half war prevent, Trailblazers
Just so you can have
acquire
more
the limited
4 stars.
5-star character hysilens. Limited 5-star light cone. Why does the ocean sing? Will have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character Kafka is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone Patience is all you need
Just blocks
will become
one back.
available once again. In
Black
version
Swan?
3.5 second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
And Black Swan is
Cerydra.
back.
The limited 5-star light cone,
I actually would consider
etched in
that.
golden blood, will have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the
Oh.
limited 5-star
Oh,
character,
the buff characters.
Silver
Okay.
Wolf is returning. While at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone, Incessant Rain, will become available once again.
Hmm.
Yeah, I missed Black Swan like
let's take a
twice.
quick break. We'll be back with more shortly.
Quick break. The input
Light
footer
calendar
is trouble.
3950. Cerydra returns triumphant from vanquishing the Black Tide. Victory belongs to every citizen, and even more reassuring than the mighty Dromus is the figure of the Emperor.
Mom, why is the Imperator sitting on a book?
Cause she's too short.
Light calendar 3959. The Imperator shall crown her great new endeavor in her name.
Yes.
A library or city-state? The answer will soon be revealed.
This will be the
So,
greatest salad
Eh.
ever.
Yeah.
Let's add some fish, too.
As you command.
as you command, Miss Cerydra.
People often say that the Flame Chase Army's undefeated record was thanks to the Imperator's strategies. One afternoon in Light Calendar 3960,
What in the what?
we were fortunate enough to witness.
Checkmate.
Why can your chess pieces fly?
Behold my new Dromus Legion. How do you like them, my dear subject?
Welcome back! Now that we're halfway through the feast, it's time to grab some food and fill those bellies.
Yeah, what's
In version 3.5, the Crisis
Oh, it's a bunch of
Grand
memes.
Restaurant will make its debut. During this event, Trailblazers will team up with Chrysos heirs to run a restaurant in ID's Elysium.
Running a restaurant
No, that's
with
Britain,
the Chrysos heirs?
Albert.
That
Britain.
sounds familiar. Where have I seen that before?
A
Weren't we
burger with a
supposed to
face
save the
on it.
world? What's all this about opening a restaurant?
Actually, it's a story that Cyrene told us.
Oh.
That's cute though. Bunch
Even
of,
though it's
bunch of
just a
memes.
story, it holds infinite possibilities and will create many beautiful memories. Let old Albert tell you all about it. First, this restaurant's customers are quite special. Our purpose in opening this place
Might
is
skip
to
and wait for the
serve
merch
delicious
and
food to the little
Cyrene.
fairies from the members' menu
Yeah,
and bring
I
a
don't
new
plan
lease
to
of
pull on
life to
anything
this
on this
abandoned
patch either.
restaurant. In the restaurant, the Trailblazer needs to
Right
take
there
on
with
the
you.
role of restaurant manager, run the establishment, and win the approval of fairy customers.
I've already
Also
missed the
participate
DOT
in a
boat
regular
long
members'
ago.
Maze food review, earn stars step by step, and ultimately become a 4-star Memshalem restaurant.
But also just,
All
you know,
right. Then what's the style of this
the
restaurant?
M4 you skip.
And what dishes do they serve?
Salutations, dear guests! We specialize in authentic ID's Lycia haute cuisine. Please take a look at our menu, carefully curated by our native
That
born
was
chef from
evil
ID's Lycia,
lunch.
which only uses local organic ingredients. Today's special is our fresh lettuce salad, made with all natural organic greens and paired with our signature
Yeah,
dressing
it'll
with a
be-
crisp, refreshing taste and a
It'll be pretty
smooth,
strong.
lingering finish.
Black Swan, Kafka,
Our chef
Hyacin,
prepared and mixed these
or
salads
Hyacin.
right at your table, offering you
Hysilens
a full
and Huahua.
ceremonial experience.
Salad? Oh, looks good.
But yeah, I
what
don't
else
have
have you
Black
got?
Swan.
We also have the colorful salad and the Ceri salad.
Wait a minute. Why is everything salad?
Well, one reason is that Mr. Finan, one of our head chefs, specializes in salads. And the other reason is the restaurant is still in its early stages. So we're a bit limited on ingredients. and
Chrysos
supplies.
Maze Grand Restaurant.
However, as your management level increases,
boy, oh
the Trailblazer
boy.
can unlock more menu items, expand the shop size, and recruit
I
more
cannot
members.
wait.
And to meet the customer's demands, the Trailblazer will need to work with everyone to grow various ingredients besides running the restaurant. Now, our two agricultural experts in Accent Hyacin and the helpful field fairies will join forces to guide the
Ecstatic.
Trailblazer through the planning process.
It looks like we won't have to worry about ingredients with Anaxa and Hyacin around.
Leave it to the professionals. One dare say it finally bears the semblance of a contender for 4 Memshalin stars.
Of course!
Oh, do we get to
Having
control
ingredients
that? Is it
alone
like
isn't enough.
overcooked?
As a restaurant manager, the Trailblazer needs to consider many other aspects. For example, the ingredients you grow should match the restaurant's current recommended dishes to maximize operating profits. Leveling up dishes can enhance quality and increase the average spend per customer. Proper staffing in both the kitchen
Dude, that'd be
and
cool if
dining
it was
area is essential
overcooked,
to
like
reduce customer
multiplayer.
wait times and increase table turnover rates. Purchasing specific facilities
That might be a little
can
too hard to
also
do
boost the
that with,
restaurant's
like,
reputation
online.
and attract more customers. Plus, different ferry customers have different personalities.
Oh no, you don't
and
control it.
preferences.
No.
Some ferry
No, you
customers prefer set meals, while others are competitive eaters doing food reviews who tend to eat a lot more. And some ferry customers
Yeah,
crash
another
through the way
management
without
event.
paying.
Oh? Trying to dine and dash? Someone's
Yeah, I
about to
don't-
face the judgment of the law.
While running the business, you'll often face unexpected situations that need the Trailblazer's decision-making skills. Running a restaurant isn't exactly a walk in the park.
I did like
As
the
for
go-kart
what roles
thing
the other Chrysosea
we had
friends
before,
will play in the
the
restaurant,
bowls.
You'll have to discover that for yourself in the game, Trailblazer.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really do the
All right,
events.
After a hearty meal, it's time to get some drinks. In the event old brews and new friends, the Trailblazer will once again show off their skills.
Once
Russell
again?
Guest Drinksmith at the Dream
What do you
Jolt
mean
Hostelry.
once again?
Master Drinksmith of Penacony? This little one sure is a jack of all
What do
trades.
you mean once again?
Are you going to mix drinks for our monster friends again this time?
Nope, nope. This
Double
time,
herda.
some familiar friends will be dropping by the lounge. Each friend carries their own little worries, and the Trailblazer can whip up a magical
You know
drink
what's
to
funny?
lift their mood, delicious and healing.
I didn't
all in
finish
one.
the first
Oh,
version of this
Which
event.
friends will be making an appearance?
Like Dr. Ratio, who
it's
came
still
to
there.
Penacony to enlighten the masses, or Director Topaz, who's exhausted from dealing
And
with Penacony's
Numby.
equity transfer.
Excuse you.
Or maybe that lovely lady from the Stellar Hunters might pay us a visit.
This is
I
way more
see.
interesting than the monsters, though.
What if the Trailblazer messes up and can't mix the right drink?
No big deal. And hey, if you stumble upon a secret recipe,
We
you
had a popular
might just see a
game
whole
similar
new
to the
side
kitchen
of your
game.
friends.
Judging by the Trailblazer,
I was thinking of
nature,
Overcooked.
They'll probably have an
That's
accidental.
what it sort of
slip-up.
looked like.
After serving all the guests, the Trailblazer can invite them back
Is it
for
overcooked?
one more
Yeah.
special surprise drink. May this special mixed
Surprise
recipe
drink.
create unique and unforgettable memories tonight for the Trailblazer and their unexpected guests. That's not all for 3.5, is it, Madam Herda?
Wow.
That's not all. In version 3.5, I will launch the AI Herda experiment. I digitized
More
portions of my memory and knowledge
AI.
into data, uploaded them to the space station's encrypted server, and created a digital version of myself. In the Space Station Task Force event, Trailblazers need to train
Pick a
the AI
character.
Herda by completing different assignments to obtain assignment rewards.
Training an AI Herda? Hello, Chat Herda.
Oh, don't even bother.
Yes,
Chat
speaking of
Herda
chat.
has rejected your query, citing insufficient complexity.
Hey, wait a sec. I haven't even asked anything yet.
Chat Herda's already
3
trained on your
events were
behavioral
eating
patterns.
so good.
It's just making
What happened
predictions.
to you, HSR? 3 events, no way.
All right. As we wrap up this piece,
Wasn't it just 2?
I've got some
And then
after-dinner
this one's
treats
just...
for everyone. First up, our old friend, the gift of Odyssey.
Yay! The planar fissure and garden
One
of
new
Plenty
event to
events
recycle.
will also return. Complete the challenges
3
to
events
earn
is
double
crazy.
rewards.
Shape of Siren Stagnant Shadow will also be available, and you can obtain the Ascension material Sea Siren's Torn Fin for ice characters upon completing the challenge.
Additionally, in version 3.5, the feature mentioned in the previous official notice that allows individual voiceover switching for collaboration characters will be launched. Trailblazers will be able to switch interaction, combat, and idle voices from the current voiceover to the original licensed audio.
In other words, you can switch Saber and Archer's interaction and combat voice lines to Japanese while keeping all other characters unchanged.
Yeah, that's good. That was my idea for them
Finally,
in the patch
Honkai
when they came
Star
out.
will also be joining this year's Gamescom.
Didn't really matter
From
because we
August
were
20th to
silent
August
for
24th
90% of the
this year,
quest.
Honkai Star Rare will greet everyone with a brand new boot style. Trailblazers, come visit us and get your free
Gamescom.
goodies. Stay tuned to our official social media channels for more details. All right, and with that, it's time for
Wow,
us
that
to
was
bid
it.
farewell to this feast. Thanks to all our special guests
Any
for
secrets,
being
Albert?
with us. See you all
Maybe?
next time. Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Goodbye, everyone.
There's
See you
more.
next time.
There's more. Wow. Well, you know, maybe perhaps the one after will be a big one. Maybe. Went to Olympias 2 times and dipped. Yeah. 2 times and dipped. So yeah, I got Cerydra, got hysilens. Hysilens is your DOT. Cerydra, she is the
They'll help me accumulate charge to level up this.
she
special
buffs
buff.
one character and then she allows that character to do their skill twice in a row. I don't know if it costs a skill point or not. I'm assuming it doesn't cost a skill point. But
After leveling up, the special buff allows the
yeah.
character to duplicate their skill once when using it
And
against
then
enemies.
Oh, Imperator.
yeah, hysilens, Kafka, Cerydra, and Silver Dog.
Kafka is returning.
Yeah,
At the
that's
same
a-
time, limited
that is
5-star light
bone
code
dry.
patience is all you need will become available once again.
Yeah, she allows you to do your
When using it again,
once you use your basic attack and skill, it'll start to charge up her quota. And once her quota is charged up,
accumulate charge to level up this special
the
buff.
person's skill can go
After
twice.
leveling up, the special buff allows the character to duplicate their skill once when using it against enemies.
One time.
So the same skill can hit twice.
That's right.
I'll be honest,
Besides
that's
normal
just
skills, some special enhanced
that could have
skills
just been a
can
4
also be
stars
used.
kit because it seems very simple.
Runner's enhanced skill, which requires accumulating 4 stacks of scourge.
Seems very simple.
Twice.
In other words, when paired with Professor Anaxagoras, both his
That could have been
skill
a
and
that could have been like a
extra skill
4-star
can trigger
kit.
again.
Sink into it.
Should we go on Blade?
Right to the
What's this
soul.
When I
buff strike?
use my ultimate, I'll build up charge and deal
Or
damage
buff attack.
to all enemies.
Now that's battlefield control.
Yeah, it might be attack. It might be. I think it was like damage bonus. If it's damage bonus, then that could be good.
Also, when I use
Yeah,
my
bring that, but as a
the
unit.
character who
Yeah,
triggers combat will receive the special buff at the
and it's
start
like
of
for
the
your
next
skill,
battle. Keep this in mind when planning your
and not for your
battles.
burst, right? Yeah.
Mhm. With such a
And then lastly, I guess what's notable is Lygus boss.
Will continuously enhance his ultimate as time passes.
So take a wild guess how he
Lygus
works.
will deal massive distributed damage to all.
Take out the ads,
Oh,
and you
is
win.
there any key information to help solve this puzzle?
It's like Nikador, just like Flame Reaver. But what is interesting though is I think if he like singles you out, he'll make you do your ultimate, and if you do your ultimate, you'll lose all your HP or like a big amount of it.
Reducing the threat of his ultimate.
No summer event
We need to quickly
No such
eliminate
thing
black
as
tide
summer.
creatures to reduce the threat and improve
in
our chances
space.
of victory.
No, I don't know.
Though it's still unclear what
Weakness it
Monsters'
is
parameters to
physical,
greatly increase monsters'
physical,
parameters to
ice, and
greatly
wind.
increase their threat level. During this
Saber?
phase, he will continuously
What's up,
enhance his
Elio?
ultimate as time passes. When
HP
using
loss
it
ain't
all,
stopping Ika.
Lygus will deal massive
Ika.
distributed damage to all allies.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Is there any key information to help solve this puzzle?
Yeah, I'll
Of
do your
course.
ult,
If you can make a certain number of allies and
and then
field during his second form,
yeah.
it'll accelerate like
Well, he'll make you do your ult, or when you do your ult.
Logic. We need to quickly eliminate black tide
Casters.
creatures to reduce the threat and improve our chances
Yeah.
of victory.
though
It's not
Still
much.
unclear why we must directly confront the
lost.
Fioros, knowing your enemy.
Yeah, the
is
trailer was
the
kind of like
Dux Avis Snoopius.
it was just
Your
like a
paperwork is
recap
impressive.
kind of look to it. But there was no like dialogue or anything. It was just kind of like a, I don't know. That was all. And Kalis pulls out the Rasengan. With that, we got ourselves Dark March. Dark March 7th. I always feel like I've heard that time and time again. Oh. What was that? We have Alicia from Honkai Pack 3rd. Oh, it just stops. Oh, they did? Hold up.
Beauty on our show. We've also got a genius symbolizing mechanical
Hold
mistakes,
up.
humanistic charm.
Hold the phone. It's a trailer, Trailblazer. Dun, dun. Oh, is it on their Hyolab? Dun. Oh, are you just saying like they got their new look? I thought you were saying they actually got like a jet marker. Doomed. But Dark March 7th reminds me of Vivian, yeah, because it is like the eyes, yeah, are real similar. Oh yeah, okay. Nightmares. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the change last time. Dark March. The Dark March transformation. Another umbrella. Yeah. Umbrellas are really in fashion lately. Very in fashion. Yuzaha, Vivian, March. Oh yeah. No self-insert. I guess that's a self-insert. Yeah, if anything, I might as well just wait for new merch. But yeah, this will be out a week and a half. I bet you this will probably be a shorter Trailblaze mission. Probably. I was already locked in for new march in Cyrene. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, this will be an old skip for me.
The only thing I want is that sweet.
But nice for DOT, I guess, so that's good.
Hysilens.
Hysilene.
Was being trained as the Imperator's successor. That kind of pressure must
It'll
be
be
immense.
something.
Such pressure is nothing for the Imperator's successor.
This is
That
August
girl's tenacity is second to none.
13th. Yeah.
Looks like convincing the Imperator to cooperate will be
Yeah, I'll just probably
quite
just do that
challenging
Trailblaze
for
mission
the
right away.
Trailblazer. Could Mr. Albert share
Just
some
get-
more
get
information
straight
to
to
help
it.
improve the Trailblazer's chances?
Yeah.
Albert do have some juicy stories about the monarch.
All
For
right.
instance, although she was known as the first and last monarch of Akama, she
Mm-hmm.
actually came from a city-state that worshipped Talantin.
Kafka.
Born in a foreign land,
Be
yet ruling over
August
Akima.
13th.
Let me see what records we have here.
Or maybe like August
During
12th.
the first siege of Akima, the city was breached.
Yeah,
and
August
faced a
12th or August
devastating
13th.
crisis. At that
Which
time, it was
is
Cerydra who led her army to
next
ensure Akima's
next
safety,
week,
sparing the citizens from
Tuesday.
the ravages of war. Since
or
then,
Wednesday.
she's been revered as its sovereign ruler, governing over the holy city.
The rest is
That's
mid.
right. Cerydra yearns to build a
Yeah, I'll give that. I'll say I didn't
unified empire
truly
that
catch on to
lasts
March
countless
until
generations.
a little bit
That's why
after.
she decided to embark on the flame chase.
But yeah, everybody's got the
When
same
dealing with
memo.
her, the Trailblazer might want to
Just
approach
wait
the
for March.
conversation by discussing the future of M4.
Well, not Dunhong, but March and
How would this
sorry.
monarch handle herself when facing enemies? Would you care to enlighten us, your Imperial Majesty?
I certainly
Vision
can.
2.5 first
As I mentioned
half.
before,
warp
I've
event,
studied
limited
chess
characters.
since childhood, and the extrapolation of chess positions is my way of waging war.
Yeah, they do mess that up a handful of times. They did that in Zenless as well. This is phase 2, the second half, and the tweet says the first half. In the first half of the warp event, it'll be Cerydra and Silverwolf. First half, boys, first half. Definitely not the second half. First. Surely the first half. So first half of both sides will be Kafka and hysilens, all of them. First half, all the characters are available. No, they're not, but that's a typo. Somebody hit the copy and paste. I'll put it on your calendar. Next month, result for SSR revenue will drop. Yeah, I mean, it'll definitely, yeah, might drop, and it might go back up with the 2 pink-haired characters later on. Or was it? It was like 3rd. Oh no, yeah, number 1 this time. Yeah, that's right, cause Fanon. But Star Rail do make the books. Yeah, but it'll definitely still be up there, like the top 10. But yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's IRL fading. Oh yeah, it is over. All well on Kevin. They copied and pasted. So yeah, I'll check that out. We'll get back on a little bit later and do the summer, Sunspray Summer. And see what happens with that. Probably there's a funny glitch in the beginning. Holy Grail.
My skill can grant special buffs
20
to
lucky
one
players will
designated
win
ally
1,000
character.
jades.
When the buffed character uses
Yeah,
their
and then there's
special
a
attack or skill, they'll
the
help me
codes are up.
accumulate charge to level up this special buff.
So gotta finish.
After leveling up,
Yeah, I think
special
today
buffs
all
allow
of
the
the
character to
story
activate
parts are
their
out of it
skill
at least.
once when using it against enemies.
Oh, that's good.
So the same
The exploration's
skill can be
fun.
twice.
That's right.
I got
Besides
so
normal
much,
skills,
so many Pyroculises to pick up. So many to pick up. I have like 80 to find, or like 70 to find.
some special enhanced
In the
skills
old
can
areas.
also be duplicated.
Take a look. Find its
Take a
enhanced
look.
skill, which requires accumulating 4 stacks of
With the Iron Tombs gave
Use
Cyrene
twice.
In other
will be the
words,
next
when
5-star.
paired with Professor Anaxagoras,
Ace
both his
Remembrance.
skill and extra skill can trigger again.
I wouldn't mind that with a
Strike
newly
on a
acquired
roll.
Sunday.
When I use my ultimate, I'll build up charge and
I'd be
deal
down for
damage to
merch.
all enemies.
Now that's
We'll see
battle
what,
under control. It's
what
true,
Cyrene ends up
everything is like a
doing.
game of chess. All about planning,
Hopefully March will be cool though.
Also, when I use my technique, the character who triggers
GG's. We'll be
combat will
back,
receive
though.
a special buff at the start
We
of
gonna
the
be
next
back.
battle. Keep this in mind when planning your battle strategy.
Mm-hmm. With such a far-sighted commander leading our battles,
All
who wouldn't want to
these.
serve under Her Majesty the Empress?
Naturally, mediocrity has no place on the throne. The one who shall lead all of Amphorius can